NBA teams have been learning how to play defense on Ben Simmons for a couple years now, but the Phoenix Suns just took it to a new level. That was so bad. Oh, that was so bad. The Suns said, hey man, not only are we not going to guard Ben at the three-point line, not only are we going to completely take away his half-court game by not guarding him, we're going to guard him with our center. Aaron Baines guarded Ben Simmons the whole game. And not only did he refuse to shoot, most of the time, he refused to even play basketball. It looks like he wants to quit. He doesn't know what to do when they play defense like that. The only answer is you got to start shooting the ball from the outside. How many years are we going to say this? How many years are we going to say this? You have to shoot the ball from the outside. This isn't going to work. So Brett realizes Ben isn't going to do anything with the ball in his hands in the half court because Aaron Baines is guarding him and he's all the way in the paint, and all he could really do is try to force his way in the post and throw up a weird backwards layup or a right-handed hook shot. So Brett takes him off the ball, starts giving the ball to Tobias and having Ben setting the screens, and suddenly I'm saying Ben Simmons is playing power forward. Ben Simmons is playing power forward. He refuses to even square up and look at the rim. He brings the ball up the floor, looks for a guy to give it to, and disappears. That's what he does when they play defense like this. And you guys that are saying, well, this is just one bad game, this is just one bad game. No, it's the fact that he clearly gave up and did not want to play basketball in this game once they started playing defense like that. And guess what? Other teams are watching that. Other teams are going to start doing the same thing. And if Ben Simmons is not going to be a threat from even 15 feet out, he can't play point guard. And it was clear as day in this game. Ben Simmons, as of right now, if teams are going to guard him with their center, he's not a point guard. He's not. He's a power forward, and you got to get a point guard on this team that can run an offense from the top of the key and make the defense make decisions and spread the floor. Ben Simmons cannot have the ball in his hands if the other team's going to guard him with their center 20 feet away. It ain't going to work. Josh Richardson had a horrible game. I don't know what he was doing out there. I mean, every time he touched the ball, he was scared to shoot it. He would pass up an open shot and try to drive into triple coverage, and I mean, Josh Richardson was just completely out of his element. You just got to shoot the ball, man. People have been telling me we need three-point shooting. We need three-point shooting. This isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. Today was clear. It was clear as day in this game. I don't want to go too hard about it. We can just chalk it up as a bad game, whatever. But there's a lot of things that happened in this game that make me worry about the way teams are going to start to play defense against us. I mean, they were just leaving us wide open, and we weren't shooting the ball. Korkmaz was dropping bombs. If it wasn't for him, this game was a blowout. Al Horford was out of his mind. What did he have, 30 points? Al Horford was hitting threes. He was hitting mid-range jumpers. He had putback dunks. Al Horford was doing everything. But when your offense is relying on a 33-year-old center to score all the points, you're in trouble. If we didn't have Al Horford in this game, it's a blowout. If we didn't have Al Horford or Korkmaz, major blowout. Tobias Harris had a great game in the first half, third quarter. But when it came down to crunch time, it looked like there was no offensive rhythm. It was just Ben bringing the ball up, trying to give it to Tobias. Then it was Tobias one-on-one, basically trying to force his way past his man. We had the game close there towards the end, and Tobias forced his way in the paint and got absolutely rejected by Aaron Baines. I don't even think he jumped. He just put up the weakest shot in the paint and got completely blocked out to half court, turned into a fast break. That was just awful. Aaron Baines shot 3 air balls in a row. That made me happy. But he was 3 for 3 from three-point line before that because, like I said, he's a sharpshooter against the Sixers. Ricky Rubio is suddenly Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, Steph Curry. Ricky effing Rubio is a great three-point shooter against the Sixers. You see how ugly his shot is? And it just, every time he shot it, I knew it was going in. It's just the way it works sometimes against the Sixers, man. Aaron Baines and Ricky Rubio out here dropping bombs. The third quarter was unbearable with the foul calls. The referees were so bad, and I'm not complaining about refs saying they screwed us in this game. They were horrible on both ends. Every time a player touched another player, they blew the whistle. It was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. All the way down to Devin Booker getting called for an offensive foul for touching Josh Richardson's back. They just called absolutely everything they possibly could. It's not good for the game. It's horrible to watch. The refs got to get it. This game is not about the referees. We don't want to hear whistles the whole game. It's terrible. I know the NBA is enforcing this player movement thing, but it's really, really bad. You can see it happening. You can't call a foul every possession. You just can't do it. Devin Booker in crunch time absolutely murdered us. It's just what he does now. I mean, threes, step-back jumpers, one-legged running out-of-bounds floaters, driving under the basket, making an up-and-under left-handed bank shot, layup, and a foul. I mean, the guy could have threw the ball behind his back with the blindfold on at that point, and it would have went in the basket. There was absolutely nothing we could do to stop Devin Booker. It is what it is. Shout out to the Suns. Good game. Great win. The Suns look like they play great defense. I mean, people say Monty Williams changed that team. They played great defense in this game. When it came down to crunch time, we had no answer. We couldn't do anything offensively if it wasn't Al Horford bailing us out on some miraculous three-point shot or something. We had no offensive game when it came down to crunch time, and I'm going to give credit to the Phoenix Suns defense for that, and the fact that Ben Simmons refused to play basketball this entire game. But yeah, the Suns played great defense. Kelly Oubre's a nice player, good athlete. Devin Booker's a sharpshooter who absolutely murdered us at the end of the game. Aaron Baines is a big dude, big rebounder, has a three-point shot. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen, but it goes in. Ricky Rubio, I don't know what to say about him. For some reason, the ball goes in when he shoots it against us. But, yeah, good game, Suns. I know all the Suns fans that were in the comments in my last video are probably commenting on that again. I told you so. Where you at now? It's all good. Watch this video, leave a comment, hit the like button, man. We I don't hate you guys. I'm saying good game. But the main point of this video is the Sixers are going to have to figure out what to do with Ben Simmons if he's not going to shoot the ball from the outside. He can't play point guard. There's no point of him even bringing the ball up the floor. He just dribbles up the floor, runs right to the corner of the free throw line, and looks for a guy to hand it to so he can go hide in the corner. What kind of offense is that? That's not an offensive scheme. That's not a system at all. It doesn't make any sense. Or he dribbles into the post, backs up his man, and kicks it out to the top of the key. That's not an offensive system. We're going to have to figure out what to do with Ben Simmons if he's not going to shoot the ball. I mean, what was the point of all the Instagram posts, all these videos all summer long, step back threes, taking guys off the dribble, corner threes, just jump shot after jump shot after jump shot? Why would you post that all summer long if you weren't going to do it in the game? It's a long season. We have a lot of time to figure this out. But that was ugly. My name is DJ Eastwood. This is Run It Back. Hit that subscribe button to talk Philly sports every day. Good game, Suns. That was terrible. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm going to go drink beers and cry myself to sleep. Have a good one.